Hey folks, this is Sean Kirkham from Sean Kirkham Music. Today we're going to talk about the JHS pedals flight delay. This is in the blue color with the yellow knobs. They also make a white color with black knobs, and you can find those at jhspedals.info. I'll leave a link down below in my description where you can check these out. If you don't want to go there, I'll leave a link to Sweetwater as well. They have these pedals. And I don't know if Amazon does, but if it does, I'll leave my Amazon affiliate link. If you're deciding to purchase one, I would, rather have you go to jhspedals.info and get it directly from them. However, if you want to help my channel out, you can go out to the Amazon link that's down below, and that's going to help my channel out, make a little bit of money on it. Again, you're not going to pay anything extra by going to Amazon. It's just going to be a little percentage I'm going to get back as an affiliate for Amazon. So again, if you want to purchase it, go out to any one of those three links. If you want to help me out, go out to the Amazon link and get yourself one of these flight delays. So today we're going to let you hear what it sounds. We're going to put everything at noon. Let me explain what the knobs are here. So at the very top here on the left, we have the mix knob, which controls the mix of the delay with your dry signal. All the way left is fully dry, and all the way right is fully wet. So noon or 12 o'clock position is about a 50-50 blend, which is what we're going to start off with, just to let you hear what it sounds like with everything at noon. The next knob after that is the repeat. That controls the amount of feedback or repeats in the delay signal. If you go left, it's less repeats. If you go right, it's more. Fully right gives you infinite repeats, and we'll let you hear that too. It's basically, it just keeps going. It goes on and on and on. The next knob after that is the EQ knob. That adjusts the tone or the color of the repeats. Left is a little bit darker, and if you go right, it's a little bit warmer. Right is brighter and crispier, so that's something to take into consideration if you're looking for that type of sound. The next knob at the top here, the next knob right down here at the left, we'll talk about those two knobs on the right there in a minute. But the next knob here at the left is the time. That controls the length of the delay from 50 milliseconds to 1 second. Left is shorter, right is longer. So that's what controls that amount of length of delay. In the middle here, we have a little button or a little switch that goes up and down. As you see here, it has analog, reverse, and digital. So analog is a filtered analog style back from the BBD delay. So that was like classic echo pedals and what they sounded like. An example of that would be the Electro Harmonics Memory Man and the Boss DM2 for analog. For the reverse switch, that's going to play the delay signal backwards. It was inspired by the effects like the Dan Electro Backtalk and Line 6 DLs4. The bottom mode on that switch is the digital switch, and that's a crisp digital style delay that pays tribute to the early DSP delays like the Boss DD5 and the Ibanez DE7. So, when you're switching between the modes, delay time will default to the time control settings. So make sure whatever you have set here, that's what's going to be like those old style pedals. Then we have, we have a subdivision toggle. So this is going to be the amount of repeats. So we have a quarter note type repeat, an eighth note repeat, and a dotted eighth note for the repeat. So you want to set your repeat speed here with the tap tempo button. That's what this is here on the right hand side. And you're setting quarter notes. So if you have the dotted eighth, it's going to fit in between those quarter notes to give you a pretty decent sound like U2 or something. The next switch over here is the modulation switch. I currently have it in the middle position, which is off. However, it has a chorus and a vibrato. So the mod depth that's down here at the bottom, this knob here, controls the level of modulation effect. Left is less and right is more. The mod rate button or knob at the top there controls the rate of the modulation. Left is slower, right is faster. Again, there's a tap tempo button over here. But on the back of this switch here, I'm not going to be able to show you that right now, but they have an expression output, or input I should say, so you can have an expression foot control that'll delay the time and expression that you're getting from it. Basically, you need a stereo TRS cable. If you put it into that jack, it's going to set the polarity, set the tip to heel down, produces the fastest delay time, and the toe down produces the slowest delay time. So there's a switch here on the back, or input for that type of switch. Then they have the left foot switch right here. This is a bypass switch which turns the effect on and off. As you see, that little light was off right there. If I hit it again, it's on. So right now we have everything on. They are all 1/4 inch inputs on the back of it. And you don't want to go over 85 milliamps, or sorry, it consumes 85 milliamps of power. You want to make sure it's a 9-volt DC. That way you're not voiding out the warranty or anything like that. But we're going to let you hear it at the 12 o'clock position. So here we go. We're going to play my clean sound first to let you hear that. I'm playing a Stratocaster, Fender Stratocaster that I've been playing on other videos. I love this guitar. I have it in the 4th position. So it's going to pick up the bridge pickup and the middle pickup to give you what it sounds like on that. So here we go. Here's the sound of the clean guitar. All right, so we're going to turn this on again. Everything's set to noon. I do have the modulation effect off. I have it on analog currently, and I have it on a quarter note repeat. So we're going to turn it on. You just see the light came on. Right now it's going about 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your quarter note beat. So here we go. So that's your quarter note repeat. We're going to let you hear the 8th note repeat. We're going to switch it into the middle position here. So as you see, every time I do a slow quarter note, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's actually doing the tempo, which is double what I was just counting, and it's giving you the 8th note. We're going to put it back on quarter note just to let you hear the difference here. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, that was your quarter note. We're going to put it on the dotted 8th. And again, I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's cool with this is if you play a pattern, So basically what I was playing there is I was going 1 and a 2 and a 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 1. So that was the rhythm I was playing. However, with that dotted eighth, it makes it sound like 16th notes all the way through. So you're going 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2E and a 1E and a 2. So that's what the dotted eighth does. Pretty cool effect. We're going to let you hear the eighth note pattern. We're going to put it in reverse just to let you hear what it sounds like with that. I'm going to play again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, we have to put the delay on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, that was on the reverse mode. We're going to put it on digital. Digital is going to have the repeats sound louder versus the analog. Analog kind of drifts off as it's going with the repeats. Digital kind of hangs on to them a little longer and makes them a little louder. So here we go again with the digital repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you heard it on the digital, it does it a little bit louder. We're going to put it back on analog. So that's analog. We're going to leave it on analog. We're going to turn on the chorus effect. Again, everything's at noon, so play with the modulation knobs. So again, we're going to have the modulation rate. We're going to turn that up to about 3 o'clock, and let's hear what it sounds like. We're going to turn the depth up to 3 o'clock. So you hear there's a modulation. It's definitely a chorus effect that's going in there. We're going to try to set this at this position here and see what it sounds like. So you get that chorus type sound there going on with the repeat. We're going to put it on vibrato. We'll let you hear that at the noon position. It's kind of hard to tell when you're playing single notes like that, but we'll try some chords. So as you hear the vibrato in there, we're going to turn up this stuff to 3 o'clock, and let's hear what it sounds like that. We'll play some single notes. So there you go. That's the vibrato. I'm going to put this off again for now. We're going to play with some of these other knobs, And so your modulation is currently off, so these buttons don't mean anything right now. It's going to be these four knobs right here. So we'll play a little bit with the mix. Let's hear everything at noon again, just to kind of remind you what it sounds like. We're going to go to the quarter note, repeat. Actually, no, we're going to leave it on eighth note. We're going to leave it on analog. Everything is roughly at noon, so here we go. All right, we're going to turn the mix up to 3 o'clock. How about the number of repeats? We turn it, this is going to be slower, so we're going to turn this down to the 9 o'clock. All right, we're going to turn that back up so we get more repeat. We're going to turn this down, the mix. We're going to let you hear the EQ. We're going to play with the time now. Turn the EQ back to 12. All right, let's turn the time down to the 9 o'clock position. It's almost like a slapback sound when you have it at that position. That's pretty cool if you're doing something that you want that slapback sound. You have this time more to the left side. These other knobs you can adjust as needed. We're going to put the mix back up to 12. We're going to turn the time up just a little bit in between the 11 and 12 o'clock position. Turn it again all the way up to 3 o'clock. All right, we're going to turn the repeats all the way up. This should be number of infinite repeats. So as you heard, it just keeps going on and on for infinite repeats if you have it all the way up. If you're looking for that type of sound, that's a great sound that you can have going on while you're playing some other stuff below it. So let's turn this up again. It gets really crazy, as you can hear. So having it up there, you got to be careful. What you may want to do is if you have it up, you may want to play a little bit with your on and off switch to see what it's going to do. It may repeat that. I don't believe it does, but let me just double check that. It does. It holds the repeat. It holds that repeat for you. So it does keep that once you turn off the switch. So it's just something you have to be very careful with. You know, if you have it up again, you may want to play like something really light. So we'll do this again. So it does get very, very loud. So you want to be very careful about that. All right, I think we touched base, but I'm just gonna put the, I'm gonna turn the time so everything's at noon again. We're gonna play one more time with the EQ. Let's turn it all the way up. Turn it all the way down. Let's hear what it sounds like on that side. So again, it's a little darker to the left. It's definitely brighter on the right. All right, so that's the JHS flight delay. Again, you can get it at jhspedals.info. You can get it at Sweetwater, or you could buy it at Amazon on my Amazon affiliate link. I'll have all three of those links down below in my description. And let me know what you thought about this pedal. Let me know if there's something that you liked about it, and what did you like? You know, was it the, you know, the toggle switches for the number of beats that you have in a repeat? I like that feature a lot. That's definitely a nice feature. Adding in the chorus and vibrato, that's a plus as well, having it built into one pedal. You know, taking away potentially the use of a second pedal if you just don't have room on your pedal board. So having all that stuff right there is just really nice feature. I bought the one in blue and yellow, but it does come in white and black. And again, you can use any one of those three links I'll have in my description to get one for yourself. But also, let me know if you didn't like the pedal. What did you not like about it? You know, would you choose another potential delay over this one? Would you know, or would you go with this one? You know, let me know what you really think about it. I know you guys come out here and watch my videos, and I sure appreciate all that you do. I appreciate you stopping by and checking it out. I do know that my subscription or subscriber level is not as high as I would like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're here. That sure helps me out. It helps me build my channel, encourages me to continue videos like this to bring to you. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you like this video. And again, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Turn on the notification bell. When you turn on that notification bell, make sure you choose all. That way you know when I'm doing new videos. I may even go live at some point, so that's definitely going to give you a way of knowing when I put something new out there or whether I'm going live. Again, my name is Sean Kirkham. This is Sean Kirkham Music, and I sure appreciate you stopping by. Have a great day.